away, guys.
Hello, Bucks fan.
Well, Steven, coming off the last two wins, Giannis really took matters into his own hands, right? Like he went into what we like to call Giannis mode, the great freak mode, and in particular, that third quarter was so impressive. The 22 points that he put up to kind of pull this team to victory at Sacramento.
Well, it was really impressive because I thought the Kings came out with a great game plan, the quick double team. Didn't give him a whole lot of looks at the basket, just 8 field goal attempts in that first half. So I was wondering what adjustments would be made. He made it on his own. He just came out a lot more aggressive. He walked the ball up the floor. He looked at attack at every opportunity. And he was finishing through and over people creatively like he normally does, but playing with a lot of force, as they like to say. He turned that game around in that third quarter, took it by the scruff of the neck, and just controlled it offensively for the Milwaukee Bucks. In a game, we said that looked like it was starting to get away from the Bucks for a moment.
Yeah.
It turned up the way Keon Ellis was shooting, and DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine was starting to get off, but Giannis was not going to allow that to happen. And it was just super impressive to see him in mean mud mode.
I loved it too. Yeah, I mean, to your point, it was a double-digit deficit, and I remember I went back and was watching you talk about the game. You said multiple times in the second quarter, Giannis has only shot 8 times here in this game. And in the postgame, he talked about that. What freed him up in the second half was being able to rebound the basketball and start the fast break in his own Giannis mode.
Whenever I get the rebound, it's kind of easier for me because the defense not set it. When I don't get the rebound, I'm kind of off the ball. When I get the ball, they can set up low, create the wall. But when I get the rebound, we come it down. If I feel the ball, I swing it. If I don't feel the ball, I drive. If I want, I get the guy off the corner and try to go to the post. I remember going double team, then I create a play which. If we creating attention, somebody's going to be wide open. Once I swing that ball,
Well,
swing.
I'll be right back, everybody.
Wide open 3 or swing.
Well, after I do some
So I just
minor adjustments.
I know when I get the rebound, good things happen. For us offensively.
I love diving into the analytical side of Giannis and breaking it down, but it's true. I mean, there's a reason why he leads the league in fast break points, but when he can start the fast break, he's absolutely lethal.
And what's interesting is that when Coach Bud was coaching his team against Toronto in the playoff Eastern Conference Finals, Toronto started that wall against Giannis, and the Bucks didn't really have an answer. Now, Giannis's experience has allowed him to see how he can attack that wall before it materializes, getting out in transition, putting the ball in his hands more. And it's just been a beautiful thing to watch his maturation as a basketball player, kind of figuring things out on his own.
Yeah, this will be interesting, Steven, because now he's going against a guy who has coached him for several years and was one of the best X's and O's masterminds here in the league here, Mike Budenholzer. It'll be interesting to see how Bud tries to slow down Giannis here tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. These are the markets. We'll hear from Bud coming up later in the show. And for Giannis Antetokounmpo, his last 2 games, he's had 15-plus points in the third quarter. Games to combine 37 points in the last 2 games for Milwaukee Bucks in that third quarter. But it was the fourth quarter where the Bucks actually took the lead in this game with Giannis on the bench. Because this second unit really made a difference for Milwaukee in that fourth quarter. A 14-5 run at one point in the fourth quarter for the Milwaukee Bucks bench. 23 of the 28 points in the fourth quarter coming from 3 players: Kevin Porter Jr., Gary Trent Jr., and A.J. Green, who combined to shoot 75% from the floor in that fourth and final quarter. Gary Trent Jr. all his 11 points in the win the other night coming in the fourth. And KPJ, he played the entire quarter, scoring 9 points with a perfect 4 from 4 from the floor. He had 18 points on 8 of 10 shooting. A career-high game for him because it was his 5th game this season, shooting over 80% from the floor, and 4 of them have come with the Milwaukee Bucks. And for KPJ, it's 34 who set the tone for that second unit.
Giannis is third quarter sets everything off. His energy, him being a leader, coming off fast, definitely got us up and elevated on the bench and ready to go and take it up a notch when he was ready to rest. So that's what it was. We know as a bench unit, we got to come out and be ready, especially when the energy is like that and it's contagious. You can't let it slow.
Contagious.
All right, that's KPJ. A big the X Factor tonight for Milwaukee.
X Factor. Yeah.
College of Wisconsin, Milwaukee takes in, and we're going to talk advantage from their length, but Brooks and Kuzma could also play a big role tonight. And facing an old friend who goes by Bud. Mike Budenholzer weighing in on facing the Bucks for the first time, being a head coach in Milwaukee. It's all coming up next as Bucks Live rolls on.
Let's work together.
Let's take everything we know about cancer and turn months into years.
They call Bud.
Share how we feel.
Let's cry about it. Be brave about it.
Use it to fuel discovery.
Comfort. Strength.
Promise. Let's remember what it was like before cancer and push to bring that
I
feeling.
shall tell.
Save big with an 11% rebate on everything for your next project. Mastercraft has been making high-quality doors for more than 50 years. Choose from our huge in-stock selection, or you can design your door your way in store and on Menage.com. With so many styles and finish options to choose from, you're sure to find a door
What's on the
for
suitcase?
you. Get this pre-finished white door for only $124.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
How corrupt is Brad Schimmel? Let's count the ways.
Hey.
1. Schimmel gave a plea deal to a man caught with child porn after the man's lawyer gave his campaign thousands of
Two words
dollars.
clear. No comment.
Schimmel let
Don't believe any of that garbage.
for years.
No, but
3. Now Elon Musk is trying to buy Schimmel a seat on the Supreme Court because he knows Schimmel always helps his big campaign donors. That's Brad Schimmel, and he's
hang on, everybody.
for the Supreme Court.
You wouldn't settle for bait man when there's Batman.
No. Hey, Daniel.
Just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Me too.
At Gruber Losses, we know how to win. Real cases, real results. Gruber Losses.
How are you?
Call, that's all.
Bucks Live on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin. By Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. And by Wisconsin Vision. See more life. Bucks are Phoenix and four-time All-Star Devin Booker warming up tonight inside Phoenix Arena. Coming off of his 12th double-double of the season. He is the Suns' franchise leader in points and three-pointers. And we're nearing tip-off tonight between the Bucks and the Suns. The first of two regular season meetings between these two teams. And it's the first time Mike Budenholzer will coach against the franchise in his 2021 Finals MVP. Here's Bud for the game.
It's a great 5 years. But I think right now, before the game, I'd rather just focus on Phoenix, focus on us, get ready to do our job tonight. And our players don't care, and I probably shouldn't either. He's, such a forceful player downhill, getting to the paint, playing in transition. You got to get back. You got to show a crowd. You got to have multiple people kind of aware of him, ready for him. Just try and do everything you can to stay between him and the basket. Half court similar. The ball's in his hands a ton. A lot of pick and roll with him. So you got to kind of be sharp, execute. Pick and roll defense. So he's obviously a handful for everybody.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Mike Budenholzer draws up the defensive assignments against Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Let's welcome back in Marcus Johnson, who's courtside in Phoenix. And Marcus, this is a man who helped bring the first championship to Milwaukee in 15 years. Got to imagine it's pretty emotional for Budenholzer, even though he didn't really show it in that touchdown.
Yeah, Stephen, in a typical Mike Budenholzer fashion, he really downplayed the whole reunion, everything with the Milwaukee Milwaukee Bucks in terms of coaching against them for the first time. And, you know, we have just so many great memories, especially of that magical season in 2021 in terms of what Coach Bud and the Bucks were able to do, especially after disappointing losses in the playoffs in the prior years. But you know it's got to be special for Coach Bud. And think about something. Coach Bud is the guy who set up the 4 quadrants in the practice facility at Pfizer. 4 quadrants around the practice facility that had to be occupied at all times so that when Giannis penetrated against those walls, he knew exactly where his teammates were going to be. That's why Giannis can throw the creative passes that he's throwing right now. I give Coach Bud a lot of credit for that. He got this team in the right mindset. That was a one-in-a-lifetime experience. Myself, my kids, we got a chance to be at that closeout game, Game 6 in Milwaukee, to watch Giannis drop that 50-piece. And couldn't have been happier for a coach than I was for Coach Mike Budenholzer in terms of whatever he's able to accomplish. You know, but tonight, it's going to be difficult for the Bucks because they've got 2 of the best point producers in the NBA. Kevin Durant, 17th year, still getting it done.
Yeah.
Another guy whose usage rate is down to almost a career low, but can still put up a 40-point game as he showed against the Chicago Bulls a few games back. And KD last time out against Cleveland, he gave them 42. So both guys are great mid-range shooters. Both guys are top 20 in terms of the number of times they go into isolation. So much like the Sacramento game, the defense of the wings have got to be on point. Talking about Gary Trent Jr., talking about Kevin Porter, even A.J. Green will get a shot at Devin Booker. And it'll be interesting to see how much Giannis defends Kevin Durant. He's the guy that's most likely to get that assignment because of height, build, and ability. So it should be a fun matchup all the way around. And then you throw in the fact they've got a youngster, local youngster out of Marquette, Iguodaro, who's done a great job. 44 minutes for this rookie. The last time they played against Cleveland, he's a mobile big. He can run the floor. He's from this area down here in Phoenix, and so he's a guy that really is proud to be a Sun. And Kevin Durant talked about him in terms of how much he is willing to sacrifice himself for the team. His teammates talk about his youthful energy, and so I'm just really looking forward to seeing this young man. He did a great job, 13 rebounds in 44 minutes against Cleveland. He's had a game against Toronto earlier in the week, a couple of weeks ago. And so he's going to be a major contributor also. So a lot of great homegrown storylines as we play the Phoenix Suns tonight.
All right, thank you so much, Marcus. Appreciate your insight as always. Marcus Johnson's going to be on the call tonight alongside Lisa Byington. Will join us after for Bucks Live as well. Certainly will be fun to see Giannis and KD take the floor tonight in Phoenix in a finals rematch between the Bucks and the Suns. And then we have our Cooper injury report tonight. I didn't mention Damian Lillard. That's because he is out tonight with his right calf soreness for Milwaukee. Still dealing with that. He's going to miss his 3rd straight game of the road trip. He missed the last 4 games he actually played in Phoenix in his career. Hasn't been available there since November of 2021. And then Jericho Sims expected to miss the rest of the regular season after some surgery. Well, coming up here on Bucks Live, Milwaukee without their superstar, but the bench is showing heart and showing out right now. More on the chemistry of this second unit as Bucks Live continues. FanDuel Sports Network.
Worrying about the future can make it hard to enjoy what's important today. At Johnson Financial Group, we know that with the right plan, your finances can be one less thing to lose sleep over. That your golden years don't have to wait for retirement. Because when we focus on you and your life, we can help open the door to enjoying more of the things that matter to you today. Customer focus, community commitment, local partnership. That's Johnson Financial Group. Let's plan for more together.
From aerospace to automotive, metals to machinery, plastics to packaging, Epicor is everywhere. Because manufacturing leaders need AI-powered cognitive ERP to make innovating to compete easier, reskilling workers easier, on-time shipments easier. Our customers say it best. Every day is easier with Epicor. Hurry into the Nissan Now sales event to save on an award-winning new Nissan, like the all-new Kicks and Murano, J.D. Power's most dependable small and mid-size SUVs, and our best-selling Rogue, a Consumer Guide Best Buy 11 years in a row. Choose from 6 models under $30,000 at the Nissan Now sales event. Now get up to $2,500 total cash back, or get a low $249 per month lease on Rogue.
We were born for this. Game time from a mind that you want to fix.
Bucks Live on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Wendy's. Wendy's Rewards, one app. All the Wendy's. Download it today. By Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Your win is waiting. And by University of Wisconsin Whitewater. Be bold here. Just a few miles away from PHX Arena, the Brewers breaking camp today in Maryville. They're soon headed to the Big Apple, opening their season against the New York Yankees on Thursday. Jackson Curio batted a cool .469 in spring training, so the newly minted 21-year-old is ready to go. Our coverage on FanDuel Sports Network begins on Saturday. Craig Shaw, Tim Dillard will get you ready for first pitch Saturday. Front of the Brewers live at 11:30 here on FanDuel Sports Network. And there is the general manager of your Milwaukee Brewers, Matt Arnold, and family taking in tonight's action between the Bucks and the Phoenix Suns. After a successful spring training, they're hoping for a successful season, looking to get to that postseason once again. We expect to see a lot of Brewers in the building tonight as the Bucks take on the Phoenix Suns. And let's go to the building where Melanie Ricks is standing by. And Mel, these are two teams tonight squaring off who are both red hot, but the Bucks looking to get 3 in a row on this tough road trip.
Absolutely, Steven, and it's safe to say that the spirits are high. I have to say the team is taking the court right now behind me, and the arena got significantly louder when they did come out, so I think it's safe to say we got a lot of Bucks fans here in the building. But yeah, that team spirit, it's been a big part of their success thus far on this road trip. I talked to Kevin Porter Jr. after the win over the Kings about how important that spirit has been and the importance of striking a balance, not getting too high and also not getting too low.
We can't get high, we can't get too low. And that's basically it. I agree with Kuz. We stay even kill. We can match up with any team, and we feel if we play the ball flying, unconsciously, no one cares who makes it, who shoots it. I believe we can beat any team out there.
Well, and speaking of team spirit, we see Giannis Antetokounmpo, the team leader himself, as we know, that monstrous third quarter against the Kings, but also some cool things that are happening with Giannis. He sent 3 sixes to the Racine Park boys varsity basketball team prior to their state run. So I spoke to the team. They said they were told that Giannis identified them as a team to watch, wanted to send the entire team's shoes before they went up to Madison for that state championship game. The coaches, they surprised the team with the shoes the night before they started their matches. They said the team was so excited. What made it really cool was they've actually played at nicer for this season. He said they're all huge Bucks fans, big Giannis Antetokounmpo fans, and he said it certainly kept their team spirit high throughout their run. And we see Giannis here once again getting ready for lineups and tip-off coming your way. And as we know, he's not the only one who's making his mark. Luke Lopez, Kyle Kuzma, they've also been putting this work on the trip. More on them as we get closer to 10. The Bucks Live continues next.
Why is a grown-up getaway to the water park capital of the world always a good time? There's always fun indoors. There's always fun outdoors. Hey, our door is always open. They say a little goes a long way. We say a lot goes a long way. A lot of shows, a lot of nightlife, a lot of dining. Breweries, always time for a sip. Spas, always relaxing. Casinos, always sit on 16. Or is it 15? Anyway, ready for a getaway? The best place for grown-up winter fun? It's always Wisconsin Dells. Plan your trip at wisdells.com.
So, do you do tricks?
No, Richard, I'm a genius. I'm not doing tricks for you.
Right.
Oh, all right, fine. I'll show you one trick. Toss me your phone. Okay, here we go. NerdWallet will find the right credit card or auto insurance for you in minutes.
Yeah,
just by answering a few simple questions.
Wow, smart.
Yes, it's smart.
It's genius, Richard.
Genius, Richard.
Nerds.
Some people judge a book by its cover, and if you're not what people are looking for, you're kind of like a reject.
At school, it feels like everyone's staring at me, and I'm just kind of not really a person. Sometimes I can't believe that you could be proud of me if I'm not proud of myself.
It just was hard today. Nobody was listening to me.
Think of our best times together. Let's do more of that. And I'll try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundouttogether.org. When people are fed, futures are nourished. Join the movement to end hunger.
Bucks Live on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by The Chocolate Factory. Online ordering and curbside service available on our website. And by Freighter and the Medical College of Wisconsin. The Valley of the Sun setting beautiful night in Phoenix, Arizona. Now this has been the road trip of superstars for the Milwaukee Bucks. They didn't get to face LeBron or Luka in LA, but with Giannis and Kevin Durant squaring off tonight, check out this list. Most consecutive games scoring 10 or more points, regular season and postseason combined, among active players. Giannis' streak would be longer than 133 games, but it was snapped on April of 2023 when he finished with just 6 points in 11 minutes against the Heat. He left that game with an injury. And then there's LeBron, 568 games ahead of the next closest player on this list, Kevin Durant. Will be fun to watch KD and Giannis on the floor tonight. A lot of generational talents on this road trip for the Milwaukee Bucks to face as they're looking to keep things rolling. Kyle Kuzma getting set for tip-off tonight between the Bucks and Suns, and he's really put together an incredible last couple of games on this road trip, averaging nearly 19 points per game, 7 rebounds, shooting 50% from the court. He's coming off of his third double-double with the Milwaukee Bucks the other night in Sacramento. 14 points, 14 rebounds, but really what has stood out about Kuzma on this road trip is how he's scoring in different ways. The other night in Los Angeles, he hit 5 threes en route to a 22-point game, and then in Sacramento, he did it done all around the rim for the Milwaukee Bucks. Going 9 for 12 from around the rim for Milwaukee. An impressive showing from him offensively. He's been a difference maker as of late, really settling into his role nicely. And then there's Brook Lopez, who's making his 70th start of the season tonight. He has missed just 1 game, and it was the second game of a back-to-back in OKC when the starters were all forced to sit out. He's coming off of a game the other night in Sacramento where he had 21 points, 15 of them coming in the first half. And we detailed earlier in this show the third quarter that Giannis had and the fourth quarter that the Bucks bench had to lift them to that comeback win. But Brook Lopez really kept them in the game in the first half when they didn't have much offensive production outside of his 18 points. So Brook Lopez continues to be a pillar on both sides of the floor for Milwaukee. And they're now 10-3 this season when Lopez scored 20 or more points. He just had double figures in 6 of the last 7 games for the Milwaukee Bucks. So Brook Lopez once again in the lineup, and so is this man, Giannis, getting set for tip-off tonight against the Suns. Coming off that big third quarter, he had 22 points, and he's going opposite of Kevin Durant, who had 42 points on Friday night. Something important to note, this Suns team is pretty well rested. They had the entire weekend off from games after playing on Friday night. The team has won 5 in a row at home and 3 in a row overall. It's their first winning streak since January. The Suns playing for a lot right now, and they're playing for their play-in lives. The Bucks trying to move up to the 4th spot in the Eastern Conference standings. Both of these teams are hot in the desert. Lisa Byington, Marcus Johnson, Melanie Ricks at Bucks and Suns coming up next on FanDuel Sports Network.
Let's move forward.
Let's bring every ounce out of today and demand more of tomorrow.
Let's share what we know.
Spread what we stand for.
To propel innovation.
Drive compassion.
For the big stuff.
The small stuff.
For my family. For my community. Because by always pushing,
Always learn,
always learning,
always advancing.
Always advancing.
We'll see how great life here can be.
When you're a cop, keeping people safe is the job. Brad Schimmel makes that job harder by letting criminals off easy.
Schimmel let domestic abusers walk with no jail time.
Let thousands of rape kits go untested for years.
While rapists walk free.
And he gave a plea deal to a man caught with thousands of files of child pornography after getting campaign contributions from the man's lawyer.
Brad Schimmel is not the right choice.
He's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Save big and get an 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Menards. It's the perfect time to start planning for outdoor projects, and Menards is your destination for concrete landscape block. Shop our huge selection and create the perfect outdoor living space. Plus, get an 11% rebate. Finish your project with Loctite landscape construction adhesive. It works great for securing block, brick, stone, and more. Pick it up today for just $4.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money in Menards.
Mountains of flavor, those crispy peaks, 12 flavors so bold, your whole life is complete. Dipped in the lake, man, that ranch is deep. New crispy tenders, bringing flavors to Wingstop.
We've successfully represented people injured in truck accidents for more than 35 years. We know what it takes to get the results you deserve. Groover Law Offices, one call, that's all.
Step on the car with the pushing, we'll take the division like welcome to our house. Tell if it's really no stopping our mission, you know that we're ready to start town. When the jump shot, know it's not down. 3 points with a call out. Keep kicking and beats you. Let's go. Start the party. Oh yeah. It's time, Milwaukee. Everything's rolling.
We're watching FanDuel Sports Network, the home of the Brewers and Bucks.
No matter who plays, we don't give up.
Milwaukee Bucks basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Your win is waiting. We've got the duel in the desert, and we've waited until March to meet our old friends in Phoenix, and now we will see them 2 times in the next 8 days. It's Bucks and Suns, and when it's Bucks and Suns, it always means a chance to watch 2 of the best to ever do it. Both Giannis and KD coming off really monster games Saturday against the Kings. Giannis, of course, the 32 points and 17 rebounds against Sacramento to pull out a win, and Kevin Durant, equally as important against the first-place Cavs, 42 points, the second highest point total for him here this season. So that sets the stage between those 2 superstars and between these 2 teams. Welcome to Bucks basketball, the 5-time All-Star Marcus Johnson. I'm Lisa Byington, and Melanie Ricks is with us on the sideline. Well, coming off that Sacramento win, you were so impressed for so many things from the Bucks, the comeback win, the closeout, but in particular, let's start with that third quarter that Giannis had.
Well, being down double digits at halftime, they had stymied Giannis in that first half. Really from the field, I was wondering what would he do to make the adjustment in that second half. He did a variety of different things. One, changing his attack position on the floor, also bringing the ball up the floor, playing with a lot more force, finishing inside and strong as I've ever seen him finish. It was almost like his mindset was that I'm not going to allow us to lose this basketball game. He set the tempo, and the Bucks and teammates followed.
Defense, we hope it travels, right, from Sacramento to Phoenix here tonight.
Yeah, and so you're going to need the wings to play great defense tonight against Devin Booker, against Kevin Durant. They put the clamps on DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine in particular. I was just so impressed in terms of that closing mentality. You're going to need more of the same. It's a Phoenix team that has a bunch of scoring, a bunch of shooters. You got to be locked in on defense.
The big story tonight, though, Bud faces the Bucks for the first time since his time in Milwaukee. Melanie Ricks follows up with that story after this.
Yo, I can guard pro in this. I can guard you and rock you up. You sure about that? Bro's looking for a quarterback?
Go!
You're right, Billy. He's Kubrick on that. Every shoe for every athlete. Nick is the GOAT.
Wisconsin is filled with Wisconsin lottery winners. Some play alone. Others play as one. Some had a feeling on the day they won. Some just gave it a shot. Last year, players won over $607 million in prizes with the Wisconsin Lottery. Whether you're a property manager from Waukesha or a retired iron worker from New Holstein, you'll find winners and more winners playing in Wisconsin.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota.
Awesome.
I like it. I love it.
Right now, lease a new 2024 Tacoma TRD Sport for $359 a month. Or get 1.99% APR for 72 months on a tough new Tundra.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Toyo, let's go places.
Subway's $6.99 for literally any foot-long deal is headed to overtime. Fresh sliced deli meat, fresh crispy veggies. Too much good stuff. Order now in the Subway app. Use code 699FL now. Deals only here until April 2nd.
How corrupt is Brad Schimmel? Let's count the ways. 1. Schimmel gave a plea deal to a man caught with child porn after the man's lawyer gave his campaign thousands of dollars. 2. Schimmel let 6,000 rape kits sit untested for years, then lied about it. 3. Now Elon Musk is trying to buy Schimmel a seat on the Supreme Court because he knows Schimmel always helps his big campaign donors. That's Brad Schimmel, and he's way too corrupt for the Supreme Court. We were born for this. Game time from my mind got you on the fence.
Milwaukee Bucks basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Your win is waiting. And by Westman, the silver lining. What a beautiful shot of this gorgeous Phoenix, Arizona landscape. That's right, the Bucks are taking on the Phoenixsuns. Before we get there, though, let's go ahead and take a look at your Milwaukee Bucks leaderboard. Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the way in points and rebounds. Damian Lillard, he's got the assist. Big man Brook Lopez, you know what he's doing. He's blocking all those shots. Hi, everyone. I'm Melanie Rickson. What an emotional game for a lot of Bucks fans alike, and of course for players and coaches, because it is the very first time that former head coach Mike Budenholzer is going to be facing this Bucks team, now at the helm of the Phoenix Suns. And naturally, the first thing that the media did, which was talk to him and ask him about his tenure. Now, as you can see right here, a lot of history with the Milwaukee Bucks. Led them, of course, to that 2021 NBA title. 271, 120 with a regular season record. NBA Coach of the Year, 18-19, his rookie season. And so he talked to us not only about facing his former team, but doing something he hasn't done in a while. And that's game plan for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's a great 5 years. But I think right now, before the game, I'd rather just focus on Phoenix, focus on us, get ready to do our job tonight. And our players don't care, and I probably shouldn't either. He's, such a forceful player downhill, getting to the paint, playing in transition. You got to get back. You got to show a crowd. You got to have multiple people kind of aware of him, ready for him. Just try and do everything you can to stay between him and the basket. Half court similar. The ball's in his hands a ton, a lot of pick and roll with him. So you got to kind of be sharp, execute, pick and roll defense. So he's obviously a handful for everybody.
The Bucks are searching for win number 3 on this 5-game West Coast swing. It's time for a duel in the desert. We've got lineups to tip off with Lisa and Marcus coming your way next.
The Chocolate Factory
Candies and crumbles, sprinkles of sweetness, scooped just like we did in 72. Over 50 years of original stuffed sandwiches and ice cream.
Here at Once Upon a Farm, we chose the Capital One Venture X business card. With no preset spending limit, our purchasing power adapts to meet our business needs. And unlimited double miles means we earn more too. What's in your wallet?
How to get more out of your Wisconsin Dells vacation. Ride more rides, slide more slides. The more the merrier. Have more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Bite off more than you can chew. Who says less is more? More like more is more. Now that's more like it. Hey, you're getting more than you bargained for. All the more reason to do a little more. Need I say more? Wisconsin Dells. That's more like it. Go to wisdells.com and start planning your trip to the water park capital of the world today.
Dad was a farmer, and when I saw him on a horse, the guy was bigger than life. One of the things that he had a hard time doing was showing the emotion. Maybe it was because the way he was raised, or believing that men provide and they don't struggle. But we all struggle. I want to show emotion to my kids. I want them to know when I'm happy. I want them to know when I'm sad. And I want them to see me working through things. The biggest reward I get from being a dad is watching my kids accomplish a goal, watching them light up. Nothing brings a bigger smile to my face. So I make my kids a priority. Whether it's getting a baseball, a dance rehearsal, you name it, I'm there. They're going to remember that they grew up loved. Be brave. Be there every day. And allow your kids to know that it's okay to struggle. That even dad doesn't know the answer sometimes, but we're going to figure it out together.
The first time here in Phoenix, Arizona for the regular season. Lisa Byington, Marcus Johnson, Melanie Ricks with you. And this the first of two meetings here in the next 8 days here coming up. The Mega Bucks starting lineup here for the Milwaukee Bucks. You've got Cal Kuzma, Giannis Brook, Torian Prince, and Ryan Rollins in the place for Damian Lillard for the third straight game, who's out with a right calf injury. The Mega Bucks starting lineup for the Phoenixsuns. No Bradley Beal once again for Phoenix. It'll be Dunn and Durant and Richards, Booker and Gillespie as the starting five. You see there, Mike Budenholzer in the first season with the Suns. A man of few words. Didn't want to make it about himself. You heard Melanie's report. Didn't want to make it about himself. He said, the players don't really care, at least on my side. So I'm not going to make it about myself here tonight as well.
Yeah.
Shocking, right?
Yeah, that's kind of how he has operated always. And trusted a sense of Chad Forcier and David Fisdale at his side.
All right, so the tip goes to the Suns. Kevin Durant coming off that 40-point game. And a turnover forced.
That defensive Swiss Army knife and Kyle Kuzma getting the matchup against Kevin Durant.
Kyle Kuzma doesn't always say he's a sniper from up top.
And defensive Swiss Army shooter on that 3-point shot.
That's right.
They lost track of him. He made them pay for it.
Booker penetrating. Now KD trying to go right at Kuz. Got that leg, that run.
Well, he's the counter king. So it doesn't matter if you keep him from getting to that initial spot. He's got a counter move or whatever you throw at him defensively.
I like that. The counter king.
The counter king. King of the counters.
This takes a peek at the shot clock. Booker defending TP. No one defending. Alex squeezes out.
Such a wall created, as Coach Bud talked about, throwing a lot of bodies at Giannis anytime he's looking to probe and pick apart your defense.
Ryan Rollins tries to pick off that pass and forces a turnover. That's the reason down here has him in the starting lineup. Obviously there's choices between Kevin Porter Jr. He addressed it today. The defense is what intrigues him in the starting lineup with Rollins.
The disrupting defense, and especially against a Colin Gillespie, another young player. So you got to get underneath him, get into him, get as many deflections as you possibly can while you're on the floor.
Giannis again looking for TP, who drives, finds Rollins. They swing it out to Kuz again. Now Kuzma on 1 for 2 here to open up. Richards swings it out to Ryan Dunn. And another turnover.
Ryan Dunn had surprised a lot of people coming out of the gates earlier this season, really shooting the basketball nicely. Now he's kind of settled back, regressed to the mean, just under 31% from the 3-point line. So you've got to almost embarrass him into taking an open three if you're Giannis. Good job defensively.
Yeah, 3 turnovers for Phoenix in 4 possessions. They're going to open up first 2 minutes of play. It's the Cal Kuzma 3-pointer. That's been the only scorer here so far for the Bucks. Cruz trying to break Lopez deep in the paint.
Well, just a little miscommunication defensively. So many bodies shaded toward Giannis down in the post.
It's Booker who goes in. So a bucket by KD and a bucket by Booker.
We always talk about Kevin Durant, his mid-range game. Devin Booker is right on par, if not equal to, pretty close to it.
With a walking violation there from Giannis. Doc Rivers tonight's physical connections. A little bit of history possibly here for Doc. 1 win would tie him with the legendary Phil Jackson for most regular season wins in NBA history.
The George Jefferson of the NBA. He's moving on up. I like to see George do a little.
Sitting on that all day.
Doc do a little George Jefferson dance when he passes Phil.
That would be great. Ball is tipped there, Booker. Giannis again, the TP swings it out. Ryan Rollins now has a look in the corner.
Well, that's going to be the look that Mike Budenholzer's defense is going to give the Bucks.
KD out there. Brooke leads Giannis and Giannis up to his baby. He got that one down. Setting the tone.
Statue of Liberty held that thing up. I thought he was just going to stretch it out and try and finger roll it. Well, baby, that's back at you. That was a 3, so you got that 2, and that's spectacular dunk. I'm going to give you a basic 3.
It's a tough fest for GA.
Well, and you talked about it, at least in the open, in the start of the game. 2 of the best that have ever done it. And we've seen that on display here, and we're just like 3 minutes into this game, over 3 minutes into this game.
It's like they're both obviously not disrespectful of the other, but they just take that quick glance. Giannis with the dunk to KD. KD, after he hit the 3, glanced at Giannis. It's the competitive spirit between those two. That wall set up there for Phoenix. It'd be interesting to see how Mike Budenholzer drops up some X's and O's against Giannis and some of his former players here tonight.
We were playing with a minute and a half already. Nice job, Ryan Rollins. Love it. Don't settle for that 3 early if it's not falling. He missed, that first attempt. Get yourself to the basket and get some confidence.
Booker, it's a deep one, gets knocked by Ryan Rollins on the 3-point attempt. And so Giannis' last 2 buckets, time for tonight's Potawatomi Casino Hotel payoff plays of the game.
Already? We're just 3 minutes in. Here it is, a transition, little Statue of Liberty, kind of hold it out. And then right here, nice job, just blowing by Nick Richards on the baseline. That's why they've got Richards in the game as opposed to Nigataro. That veteran defensive mindset, but I don't think it's going to matter much tonight based on what Giannis is coming off of in Sacramento. He is playing with so much energy and confidence right now.
And really, I've loved the way he's played in the last 2 wins against the Lakers and against the Kings, and he's taken things into his own manner. Dame not playing, being shorthanded already without Bobby Portis and Jericho Sims, and you would expect Giannis to behave the way he did, diving on the floor against the Lakers comes to mind, right? Like, here's Dame on the sideline.
Yeah, he was really a problem for the South Bay Lakers, but I just like the fact that
I caught what you just said.
Once they played against a real NBA team, he was even more impressive. He was saving his best for the best. Laker team been missing a lot of players, but again, that's a game that if you go down there and lose, you can imagine what the narrative is going to be like. So Giannis, as you mentioned, he made sure that didn't happen both games.
Booker making good on all 3 free throws. Points in the paint. Milwaukee has the advantage right now, large part because of Giannis 8-2. That mid-range won't fall.
Well, you saw that wall. A little bit of a wall right there between Gillespie, Richards, and Dunn. trying to keep Giannis from driving to the basket, force him into some outside shooting.
Mike Budenholzer went from trying to break down the wall to build the wall against Giannis here tonight. Now Kuzma doing his best Giannis impression, driving to the lane but can't put it away.
Yeah, but Bud hasn't seen mid-range Giannis.
No, he hasn't.
The pretty meaty Giannis. So
He hasn't.
hopefully he'll get a few of those to fall. Nice.
There's Richards getting a little chin up on the rim.
That's a great job on the roll by Nick Richards. He's got 3 jobs out here. Defend Giannis, rebound the basketball, and attack when he gets a chance.
And fill up with assignment number 1.
He failed on that one. Come on, man. You got 3 jobs, man. Just make it with 3 jobs.
Booker with the hesitation. Gives it up. Now here's KD. Giannis is pursuing. KD pulls up. 4 for 9. The Suns are shooting. A fun history between these two franchises, obviously meeting in the 2021 NBA Finals. There's Brook. He's got his second bucket. 4 points here for Big Brook.
You know, former Bud assistant Ben Sullivan used to drop kick passes to Brook that he'd have to catch in awkward angles and then finish. That's really helped him. That was a tough catch and finish for Brook, but it looked easy. Here's Giannis right here making it look easy on his own. Going by Nick Richards to the point of attack. Great job finishing. Great job energy-wise for the Bucks here early.
Hey, touchdown to beat. It's getting up this my
Flavor. Everyone wants to taste.
Big spring with these hot deals at Menards. All after 11% rebate. Big bags of colored wood mulch are just $1.97. Orange air plants, only $2.99. Clean up with a 5-pack of paper lawn and leaf bags, just $1.99. Tide Simply Laundry Detergent is only $7.99. Hurry, these great deals won't last long. Sign up for Menards emails to get more big savings plus the weekly flyer right to your inbox.
Save big money in Menards.
Touches of black. They say a lot without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months on the purchase of select new 2025 Sport and 2025 Sorrento models.
Men tell us when they use Just for Men to eliminate gray, there's a great before and after. Then there's the after. That boost you get when you look and feel your best. And that's why more men choose Just for Men.
Marcus, you got those desert temps, so you can just wear just the jersey.
Yes, indeed.
When you show up to the game. Time now for tonight's key player profile. Kevin Durant will break down his field goal percentage since January 1st and really excelling in the restricted area.
Yeah, he is doing it from all over the floor. And interesting observation. I mean, he is shooting fewer times at the rim, second lowest in his career, about 14% of the field goal attempts. He's shooting more corner threes. He's gotten 87 corner threes, knocked down 43 already this season. So, yeah, with age, you got to make some allowances. So KD playing a lot less forceful in terms of trying to take it all the way and finish.
Do I get another moving on up? We saw this point forward for the NBA history.
What is the score? 15-12, one foul. Puts it in.
Almost thought that might have been a bad decision because Devin Booker gave GT2 that lane to the basket. He was not going to allow, or try not to allow a lot. Good job, GT.
Nice.
Going into that time, Phoenix have done a good job cleaning it up and not turning it over.
Whoa.
They started out with 3 turnovers, and now they've pumped it up the last couple of times.
Richards a little over aggressive. He kind of flings Rollins. He's trying to tell the official. Natalie Sago that
Shooting
Rollins
two.
leading with the elbow. That's what perturbed him, but doesn't rise to the level of even checking for any type of flagrant. But there's two guys getting tangled up, and Nick emancipated himself.
Ryan
A
Mullins.
lot of opportunities at the free throw line. He's good when he gets there, and he makes good on the first. Here's a look at the foul.
There's an elbow. But watch this little after. And yeah, you know, and again, shoulder seems to be fine, but it's just, I hate to see Rollins get tangled up with a big like that and something negative happen based on his injury history, but good for him.
He makes good on both.
Yes,
An
indeed.
8-0 Milwaukee run in the last minute.
8-0. Milwaukee.
Ryan just got to focus on
One.
pressure up on defense.
Come on, Bucks.
Don't let the try and
Damn Wilson. I think Gary Trent Jr. But way.
his career, man, but he's going right. There's a bit of a bump. He senses the bump is going to be enough for a foul and does the smart thing, just throws it to the basket and gets it to go in.
And he makes good on the free throw. Already been there 4 times now. He's got 8 points.
19-15 Bucks. First quarter. No foul. Gary Trent Jr. for 3.
First 3 quarters against the Kings, and then 11 huge points in that fourth quarter.
9 points. Richard.
He gives him
That fouled.
strong presence inside. Nick Richards.
It's the first on Giannis.
First on Giannis.
Those Kentucky Wildcats, and you just got to, like wrestling an alligator, but you just got to be ready for the fight. Battle him, try and box him off as best as you can. This is all he wants.
Shooting 2.
And lounge around that restricted area, pick off as many offensive rebounds, second chance points as he can.
You know, he's been dealing with a right calf injury and missed the last 3 games, including Friday against the Cavs, but found his way back into the playing group here tonight. Milwaukee Bucks 25-26 partial plans for next year are available. Go to bucks.com/partials for the details.
Well, after he missed that game against Cleveland, Osa Iguodala had 13 rebounds and plus 15. So
our old Marquette friend.
Yeah, he got that calf got well as a hurry. Yes.
Felt like his playing time might be similar. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not dead yet. I feel great, coach. Walking on one leg, but no, he gives them a physical presence, and that's what they're going to need, especially when the Bucks are big with Brook and Giannis on the floor at the same time as they are now.
You saw AJ Green, who's checked in. Cody Martin's getting set, or he has checked in here for Phoenix. As well
Defense. Offense.
I think KD plays a defense. Get Brook down there, right down in the paint.
Gets the Brooklyn going here. How about a 3-point shooting, Giannis?
3-point shooting Giannis. No good.
Kept it away. Giannis. And Doc Rivers was furious. He felt like there was a foul on Giannis.
Huh. Yeah, I agree.
Challenging Giannis at the rim, but I love the fact Giannis went up strong, went up aggressive, just didn't get the whistle in his favor.
Here's KD penetrating. He tosses it up. And it'll stay Suns basketball. Gary Trent Jr. just couldn't get to it. Here's a dunk attempt on Giannis.
Let's see how much contact there was. I mean, that left arm of Richards. Watch that left arm just kind of give Giannis a little bit of a push right when he elevates, and that was enough to throw him off. That's why he missed that dunk. Enough to upset his balance. Rhythm, speed, balance, quickness. It is one of those that's upset. A foul should be called.
Giannis was upset. Doc is upset.
To give Richards credit, I mean, it was a push, but it was a quick push.
Kevin Durant with a miss. And KD now has shot 6 times, 6 of the 14. Giannis spin move.
Giannis spin move. Good.
And it's interesting because ducking as much as he normally does, man, but he's feeling.
There's maybe someone on the sideline over there that
He is feeling, Deppy spry. Deppy spry this evening, and there's
those desert temps maybe.
Yeah.
Loosen those legs a little bit.
He's coming out warm and active.
Warm and active. That's not overkill. Green. Trent Jr. makes another one.
Mentioned that fourth quarter with the 11 points. He had a season high tying 23 points, 6 of 10 from 3. And KD lays in and draws a foul against Kuz. They're not going to get sick of this sight. Giannis going right at the rack and sending a statement 3 times. He's done that for the Suns tonight.
Real cases, real results. If you've been seriously injured, call Gruber's offices today. One call,
That's all.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
It's black, white, and dented all over.
I give up.
The company truck. Yeah, it's bad.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and you can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you. That's simple human sense.
Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you.
When you're a cop, keeping people safe is the job. Brad Schimmel makes that job harder by letting criminals off easy.
Schimmel let domestic abusers walk with no jail time.
Let thousands of rape kits go untested for years, while rapists walk free.
And he gave a plea deal to a man caught with thousands of files of child pornography after getting campaign contributions from the man's lawyer.
Brad Schimmel is not the right choice.
He's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Hey, play for an ultra?
We're playing for ultras. Racy for an ultra?
Put an ultra on it. Don't forget, there's ultras on the line.
A Denny.
No.
We're back at PHX Arena where the Bucks have an 8-point advantage. A lot of Bucks fans here in the building, and Lisa Byington hyping up Giannis Antetokounmpo because he is putting on a dumb show. 3 already this quarter. But let's also talk about that third quarter that he had, 22 points. And of course, that team spirit of his, it goes off the court as well because most recently he sent the Racing Park High School varsity basketball team 3 6s before their championship run. So Giannis surprised the team, and he said that they're a team that he had been told that he should watch, and he said he'd been keeping an eye on them and just was so impressed with their run to the championship. Now their coaches, they surprised them the night before their first game. The guys said that they were so excited. They're all big Giannis Antetokounmpo fans. Said that they were especially pleased because they actually got a chance to play at Fiserv Forum this season, and so they said it felt like a true full circle moment. And just another cool story of Giannis is spreading the team spirit, not just to his teammates, but also to local youth. And I'm sure it's a gesture, Lisa, that those guys will never forget.
Oh my gosh, how could they not? You know, how many times though have we seen, he might even do it here tonight after the game. He's looking for a Bucks fan to give his shoes or his jersey to.
Yes, indeed, and definitely plugs into how much that means to these young players.
Trent Jr. spins.
Gary Trent Jr. spins rebounds.
Giannis, who, by the way, putting up a really impressive stat line here already. We're looking for Kuz or cutting Kevin Porter Jr. And the officials are going to call a jump ball. Instead, they couldn't decide who the possession was for.
Yeah, well, Natalie Sago had it one way. She overruled Tyler Ford. He came back saying that he had a pretty solid look at it, so let's just jump it up since we're in disagreement.
Tyler Ford, Natalie Sago, Derek Richardson are the officials here tonight. So yeah, they'll jump it up from midcourt and decide it that way. So here's our look at it.
Off the head of Tyus Jones, it looks from that replay. Doc Rivers telling the officials to wake up. He telling that to Natalie Sago, but she had to call right. He needs to be telling that to Tyler Ford.
Iguodala. Also Iguodala, the Marquette product, second youngest player on the roster.
I like this young man.
No, I was too mood.
Motor.
Too much.
Activity.
Okay, I'm in here with a contest here.
This possession, the Bucks get 6 of their last 8. Who's his calling for it? He's got the height advantage. Point two gets blocked by KD.
Well, he probably was 5 seconds on the shot clock, so that's a good play by Kevin Porter Jr. Better defensive play, but he was up against the clock.
No.
He would have fed Kuz down in the post.
Okay, I'll go here. Log in to shooting room. Okay, it's signing in. Come on, yeah.
Even if you beat into his spot and he initiates the contact, he's going to get the benefit of the shot, as well as EJ, an MVP, great scorer for so many years in this league.
You know, he told Bud when Bud took this job, Kevin Durant did, that basically one of the reasons why it, kept him from pursuing an NBA championship with the Brooklyn Nets. And so he said, now your job is to help me try to get one here in Phoenix.
Things haven't quite gone as planned.
Time for a quick word from Sargento.
Only Sargento 100% real natural cheese slices belong on your game day burger. Sargento, we're real cheese people.
If you'd have told me they'd be battling for a playing spot with the talent they have on this roster and the coaching staff that they put together, I would have told you your trip is.
They've won the last 3. They're trying to get some distance with, Dallas in particular. You see the Suns right now in 11th place.
Yeah, and then the Portland Trail Blazers kind of bleeding down there from the other direction also.
AJ Green with the miss.
Okay.
Yeah, they started out so
Customize.
this season. The Phoenixsuns did.
Okay.
8-1. But they're on their way to just a terrific season. Many other Seacoast Pinballs have put together.
Okay.
Didn't pan out that way until so far.
Jones in and out for 3. Giannis trying to take it to himself. Goes into the hands of Martin instead.
That happened with Torian Prince too, with Kevin Porter Jr. Converted that rebound to Giannis. Challenging for the rebound.
Okay.
Wind up not getting the possession. Get out of the way, little fella.
Okay.
Giannis directing traffic. Also defending. Kevin Porter Jr., he was so big in that fourth quarter, along with Gary Trent Jr. Sidestep, pump fake, all kinds of action. And he drew the contact on Martin.
0.6 seconds left in the quarter. Just could not help himself. Cody Martin went for you bit on the first fake and then tried to come back, and like there was some body contact, some contact maybe on the arm.
Makes good on the first, stretches the lead out to 3.
What's remarkable about those numbers we just saw with GT2 Gary Trent. The second, 42% from the three-point line. When he started out the first 10, 12 games, he started, he couldn't buy a bucket from the three-point line. He was below 30% at that time. So this gives an idea just how well he has shot the ball.
Okay.
Coming off the
Shut
bench
my
now,
pass.
being more of a production guy.
That's something that we've talked about, that he shoots better coming off the bench than
Time.
better as a starter. And credit to those guys for taking those roles, and credit to the coaching staff for trying to figure out those pieces.
That's a good thing.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. The Bucks had a lead as large as 8 points. They closed with a +5 advantage after quarter number 1. It is the first meeting of the regular season between the Suns and the Bucks. We got 3 more quarters to play here in Phoenix.
Believe me, when it comes to investing, you'll love Carl's Way. Take a left here, please.
But there's a
Carl's Way is the best way.
Is it? At Schwab, how I choose to invest is up to me.
Exactly. I can invest and trade on my own.
Yes, and I let them manage some investments for me too.
Let's move on, shall we? No can do.
I'll get out here.
Where are you going?
Schwab.
Schwab, a modern approach to wealth management.
When a crane collapsed during construction of a major league sports stadium, 3 workers lost their lives.
Commercial.
Called us. When maintenance workers were permanently injured by an industrial accident at a public utilities power plant, the 7 injured workers called us. When a factory exploded, injuring dozens of workers, 18 victims, including all 3 families of men who lost their lives, called us. Because Wisconsinites know who to call when it's a must-win scenario. They call Havish, and Rotier. National reputation, hometown service.
Curing type 1 diabetes isn't a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Because breakthroughs big and small are happening every day. From promising clinical trials focused on eliminating the need for insulin to more health plans covering advanced therapies and technologies. Fueled by our passionate supporters, we're powering a global movement to prioritize what the T1D community needs now and next. Today, we're opening new doors to more effective solutions and making it easier for people to enjoy freer, fuller, healthier lives. Tomorrow, we'll make this condition a thing of the past by accelerating research, influencing policy, and advancing treatments. We are Breakthrough T1D. As we drive toward curing type 1 diabetes, we help make everyday life better for the brave people who face it.
All right, 30-25. This Phoenix Suns again playing without Bradley Beal here tonight. We check out tonight's Potawatomi Casino Hotel advanced stat and their version of the Big Three with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. You see that 19 and 18, but you're going to circle that because with Beal missing, that's the one that sticks out on this graphic.
And look, it's not a knock on Bradley Beal. He got paid the huge contract. He's giving them 17 points a game, but sometimes, the chemistry just doesn't pan out, and that has definitely been the case. You saw it by that record there, 12-3 with no Bradley Beal. We also need to see what's going on defensively and the effort and energy they're getting from these younger guys. Like right there, Grayson Allen, nice job coming on the inside, breaking up the lob and thinking inside.
And Martin lowering his head again right at it.
Cody Martin, another good pickup from Charlotte Hornets. Again, just a guy that really focuses in on defense, can still keep you honest offensively.
With some positive stats in the first quarter from Milwaukee. They're +8 points in the paint.
Yeah.
Cal Kuzma with the ball right now had 3 assists. And a walking violation.
Walking violation.
Last couple of defensive plays look like this.
Yeah, and so Iguodala is right there kind of in the mix. But here comes Grayson Allen for the weak side on that lob attempt. Breaking things up.
Hey, Iguodala, that soft touch. That's what Shaka loved about him in Milwaukee.
He's one of those guys that was like 6'1", 6'2" as a freshman in high school, so he's got some real fluid movements, had that late growth spurt, but kept the mobility.
So far, 2 tickets. 2 people have entered the contest.
Nice job contesting without fouling, using that long reach, that long wingspan.
Grayson Allen.
As a result of that Drew Holiday trade, moved him over to Phoenix. Booker, they need in against Coon, steps it back.
31-30. Suns.
Less ISO basketball, more teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and here come the Phoenix Suns.
The influencers are presented by UW Credit Union. Jolene Anderson is one of the greatest basketball players of all time in the state of Wisconsin. She played in one of the smallest high schools, South Shore and Fort Wayne. That didn't detour her goals in the hardwood. becoming the state's all-time scoring leader when she graduated in 2004. Starting small yet ending big has been Anderson's story her entire career. In college, she starred for the Wisconsin Badgers. Anderson was the Big Ten Freshman of the Year, and during her sophomore season, became the fastest Badger, men or women, to net 1,000 career points. Her junior season, she was the Big Ten scoring champion, becoming the first woman in UW history to accomplish that feat.
Yeah.
Her senior season, Anderson was named Big Ten Player of the Year. Just like in high school, she sits as the program's all-time leader in points scored. Anderson is currently teaching at South Shore and coaching girls basketball. The influencers are presented by UW Credit Union.
UW Credit Union's app is so good, I can manage my money anywhere, including my favorite place. UW Credit Union. You're saying the app is so convenient, so simple. I say, but can you fist bump the app? Can the app offer free local coffee brewed with love? And can an app greet you by name? Sure can, Abby. I'm home great. Oh, that is good. Online and in branch for every you.
All right, this time you hit a layup. Let's go. Guard on.
Really? Why don't you just watch it on NBA League Pass?
They're giving me every angle.
Yeah, I see that, but okay. You get multi-view and multiple angles.
With local announcers. Show 'em, son.
Yeah, they got that too.
Well, kids, we'll remember this day.
Nothing like watching League Pass with the family, huh?
Phoenixsuns now taking the advantage as we go inside the play, brought to you by Frater and the Medical College of Wisconsin after the last bucket.
Well, Devin Booker ranked 17th in isolation situations, 421 this season. Watch this job of creating separation. There's the bump. Watch Kyle Kuzma go this way. Devin Booker going to go this way. That creates all the separation he needs to get the shot off. There it is right there. That's about a 4-foot cushion. Good look at the basket for him at that area. So his mid-range accuracy, you can count that. You can book it.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
It's
All right.
remarkable, really, that he would get a shot like
We're going to be
that.
closing the entries here in about 2 minutes. No, less than 2 minutes. And I'll be picking out 2 winners.
Flying in is right, and this is what the veterans and Coach Budenholzer have said about him. These young players are going to make some mistakes, but he plays so hard that you don't mind.
So if you haven't already, get them in. If you haven't got a ticket for an NBA game, stream with the host giveaway, go ahead and do so. I know I got 4 users who already have.
With Giannis on the bench, Dame again in street close, missing his 3rd straight game. Brook Lopez in the last 7 games has averaged 16 points, but 48% from 3 is the stat that jumps out to me.
Well, and the fact against the Kings, wow, a little trip up between Jones and Kevin Porter Jr. And against the Kings, Brook is the guy that helped the Bucks keep that deficit to whatever it was, 12, 14 points at halftime. It could have been much uglier if it had not been for Brook. 21 points in that game. Most of those, if not all, in that first half, if I'm not mistaken.
It's the second on Kevin Porter Jr.
All right. Everybody in here for, I got 5 people. All right. I'll pick the winner. Man.
The Bucks with an opportunity to extend his advantage here on this possession.
Pick winner.
Brook battling for it. We've seen a couple more post-ups from Brook here tonight. He swings it through against Igataro, and with a lightning bolt, tries baseline on him.
A lightning bolt dipped in molasses.
That's a great description.
But a great move and a great finish. It gets a tremendous interior defender.
Booker, tough shot, tough angle.
Again, a couple of games ago, they had 17 his last game, 7 for 17 from the field against Cleveland. Before that, against Chicago, 41.
Yeah, both Booker and KD this past week, a couple of 40-point games for each of them. Back to the lightning rod in Molasses. Here we go.
Yeah, and so that little pass fake got also just a little bit out of position. You opened up the baseline, and we're able to meander along the baseline for the finish.
Meandering in Molasses.
Indeed. And that little change of speed kind of throws off your shot blocking because you're just not used to seeing a guy go that slowly. It's like, geez.
Milwaukee Bucks basketball fans is also one as well. Those are the two people
KPJ was going to go back door.
who won the contest.
It results in a turnover.
Yeah, but whatever works for you. The Book has been consistent with that, getting that shot off and finishing off those plays around the rim at that speed.
Booker in and out. Bucks that look like wanted to push the pace a little bit. Don't have the numbers, but Kevin Porter Jr. takes that quick shot.
Good to see him find his stroke.
All right.
Stoppage of play, a whistle on the foul call.
Complete.
I'm also concerned about my speed and ability to get to the rim. Cody Martin, I'm going to make you pay for that. And I also want to see AJ Green. He struggled against the Kings, then hit a big three.
Yeah, I felt like you were willing that on the broadcast, too.
That was,
you
man.
were like, come on, Terry Bird.
Yeah. Because you know it's in there. We've seen him just,
oh, yeah,
5
for
to
sure.
7, 6 or 8 from the 3-point line.
Tyus Jones bounces it in. Jones has been hopped around to a few teams here lately. That's his first points. Brook Lopez settles himself right outside the 3-point line and knocks it down.
Great job, Kevin Porter Jr. taking Nick Richards away from Brook Lopez. A quick kick-out pass. Brook does the rest.
And Brook hasn't missed a shot, 4 for 4. That was his first 3-point attempt. He's the leading scorer right now for the Bucks with his 11 points. 6 on the shot clock here for the Suns. Jones whips the pass. High catch and release there from Grayson Allen. Did he run that for Pat Connaughton in Milwaukee?
Looked a lot like Cat in Connie's corner. Different result, though.
Pass deflected. It's a kickball. It'll be Milwaukee Bucks basketball.
Watch this drive. Going to take Nick Richards with him. Nick Richards all the way to the restricted area. Devin Booker just too slow to come over and be effective contesting against Brook. Penetrate with purpose.
Brook is going for the re-screen. Kevin Porter Jr. will take it left side anyhow. Can't get it.
Should have done the same thing. Same play, same situation. Nick Richards helps kick that out to Brook Lopez until they make the adjustment.
Booker with Torian Prince. Look how tight he's playing on. And Booker leads in. He's got another and one.
And one. Booker. Now,
You feel that deep right next to you. You initiate and lift at the same time. There's a contact. There's the elbow. He does that left elbow just to create the contact. And unfortunately for the birthday boy, Torian Prince turned 31 on Saturday. He catches one right in the chops.
Doc Rivers trying to clarify a couple things here with Kevin Porter Jr., Torian Prince. And now TP walking over to Natalie Seiko. Trying to say, look, I'm the one that got hit in the face. KPJ bumped a little bit. Right done. TP still having trouble with that right eye. And with one eye open and one eye closed, Kevin Porter Jr. closing up that shot.
Well, that's good defensive possession for the Phoenixsuns. They've got some long, rangy, athletic defenders on the floor now, making it tough on the Bucks to find some open shots.
Yeah, that ball stayed all on the left side, that whole possession. And a reach-in foul, trying to knock it away from Booker, and it's Torian Prince once again, so he's picked up a couple. It's the 4th team foul. And we got a timeout. The Bucks sitting on a 2-point edge with 6:25 left to play. Giannis has yet to play here in the second quarter, but he might be coming in after we come back.
Subway's $6.99 for literally any foot-long deal is headed to overtime. Fresh sliced deli meat, fresh crispy veggies. Too much good stuff. Order now on the Subway app. Use code 699FL now. Deals only here until April 2nd.
Wisconsin is filled with Wisconsin lottery winners. Some played alone. Others play as one. Some had a feeling on the day they won. Some just gave it a shot. Last year, players won over $607 million in prizes with the Wisconsin Lottery. Whether you're a property manager from Waukesha or a retired iron worker from New Holstein, you'll find winners and more winners playing in Wisconsin.
Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Imagine the hidden gems you'll find. Imagine all the nuts you'll pick up. Imagine the memories you'll make. And some you'd like to forget.
But right now, you can get a great lease on a new Toyota, like a 2025 RAV4 for $349 a month, or lease a new Corolla Cross for $299 a month.
Go from dreaming it to driving it today.
Toyota, let's go places. Let's work together.
Let's take everything we know about cancer,
My cancer.
and turn months into years.
Let's share what we learned. Share how we feel.
Let's cry about it.
Ah.
Rave about it.
And use it to fuel discovery.
Comfort. Strength.
Promise. Let's remember what it was like before cancer and push to bring that feeling back.
I think for me, I love play basketball. He really continues to shoot those tough shots.
The Brewers opened their season in the Big Apple with a series against AL MVP Aaron Judge and the Yankees. Jackson Chourio is ready for an encore, becoming the youngest player with a 2020 season in Major League history. The first game on FanDuel Sports Network is this Saturday at 11:30 Eastern, or 11:30 Central a.m. The Bucks are challenging.
Prince legally gets to the basketball. It's been overturned to a no call. The challenge is successful. In the immediate aftermath, Milwaukee had possession of the basketball. They'll retain the ball in the backcourt with 24 on the shot clock. Milwaukee's charged a timeout due to the mandatory window, but have the ability for a second challenge later in the game.
Well, it was so good, Tyler Ford. I don't even have to catch Buck fans up on what happened.
Yeah, everything you wanted to know explained right there. I mean, that's a break for the Bucks. There was some contact, but I guess hand, arm, part of the ball in that situation. But Doc Rivers was doing it just to reward Torian Prince. He got taking a shot to the top to the possession before that. He thought he got that cleanly. Let me reward this young man for playing as hard as he's playing.
So wipes away the second personal on TP. So he's playing now with one, and Molasses does it again. Woo!
Man.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Spin and then
And one.
The defense by Ryan Rollins translated into some positive orient Prince dropping it off at the very next moment after things had cleared out on that left side. But it all started with Ryan Rollins and that long arm of the law, just picking the pocket of power at that speed.
Giannis was mean mugging against Sacramento. That was bad news for the Kings. Maybe this is bad news here for the Suns.
On in that third quarter, 22 points in the quarter. You could say that he went 3 dunks in the first.
Fans.
Represented for him in terms of his greatest moments as a player.
It's interesting. Devin Booker really the only one left from that 2021 finals matchup. Great trying to swing through. The corner shot there for Gillespie. Takes him on this one.
He is the 13th for the last game.
It's a career line for him against the Cavs.
Mm.
And a perfect showing against the number 1 team in the East for Phoenix. And their third straight win, Giannis slips it off.
Long one.
So KD finding his shooter in the corner, and Giannis finding his shooter in the corner.
That's this place right now. We get kind of doing a Prince's place at that corner.
Prince's place, I like that.
It's been really good to him.
Now KD will call his own number. Rebound, Nick Richards.
Nick Richards.
There's that show a lot of bodies defense.
Nice one.
This time, Ryan Rollins intercepted the same result.
Ryan's room.
I was wondering how you're going to fit that in.
Fritz's place in Ryan's room. That corner's been very, very good to us in this game. And Giannis is the guy that facilitated. Now watch this. Giannis going to post up Gillespie. You got to help. If you freeze right here. Freeze right here. Look at the amount of attention Giannis is receiving. Fritz's place wide open. And Giannis does a great job, as always, man. That little no-look number froze that weak side defender just enough. And then, wow, he whips that around the arms and ear of Nick Richards to get it to Ryan Rollins.
A technical foul here on Phoenix means that Ryan Rollins got that free throw.
Who's that tech that was on Bud?
It says team. A team technical foul.
Well, Bud is really
we'll try to work that.
Well, I would think that the Richards contact against Brook inside, he might have felt Bud did that. It's time to go ahead.
That it was Bud.
Yeah, speak up for his team. You need to get a break on the whistle. Next time it happens.
And the one
he's one of them.
55.9.
Team technical.
Guarding the ball, like you're going to get all you get on the floor.
Durant crosses over.
Right.
Kick it out. There for O'Neal.
Oh.
Big shot clock defense by the Bucks.
Ha! Yeah, boy. Bullshit.
Looking around to the far side. Looks like it was at the top of the key. Behind the left side and draws another foul. Good ball movement.
Great patience. Just moving from side to side. Then you get the ISO right in the middle of the floor against a raw rookie. We haven't seen or felt that the force and power of Giannis kind of driving either way. He went left that time. When you haven't defended that before, that's a whole new experience for you.
Doc had talked about the good space in the second half against Sacramento that led to the improved offense. Giannis in the pocket.
That was a great example of that kind of spacing in that last possession.
What emphasis? After his first crash, Cole continued to move boxes. Trout argued for Milwaukee Bucks. One ball, that's a ball.
No. Nice.
That's a
Nice.
reminder. They said they'll notice and clean that up. We're talking about that spacing. Spacing is only as effective as the level of shooting that you have in those spaces. You know what I mean? If you got guys that you got concerned with, then you still second. But now with the
Oh.
throwing and carry your finger, you know, you can run one back down that thing. In the last room. Now you got to stay in the vicinity.
So it's to the top. Look at this spacing here. And then Giannis times it. Bring it up.
This is basically you're talking about. And these are all features. Here's in the W here, but you got the defense kind of spread out, and that full lane is open for Giannis to exploit against the raw rookie and get himself to the basket and get himself to the free throw line.
You talk about production crew that just frees it. I'm so impressed when they never know what they're going to do it, and then we're able to do.
Nah. Talking about one. Fine. When I came to camp. Edit mic setting. Reduce. No. Adjust mic.
58 to 51.
Ah.
At 43. And Milwaukee has outscored Phoenix 15 to 8 since. That's great points. They played a part of 12-2 advantage in this game in the first half. 2 seconds on the shot clock. So Gillespie had the second three-pointer of the night.
And that was a good defensive discovery by Doc. Double KD ball in his hand, shot clock winding down.
Shot clock winding down. Bump, 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 bump. No. Okay. Just doing some editing on the screen. Seeing which way I like it. What do people need? No one. Edit. Avatar. That one. Okay. And that one.
Assistant coach conversation with Dave Yeager and
Mute. Echo. Some bits. Halftime. Okay. Remove that one. Add that one. Okay.
Fidelity can help you save for and live in retirement with timely insights and a free business plan that helps you track your goals.
Okay. As you guys can see, that guy, the Wisconsin Badger Club host, this guy right here on your screen has a. This is the Kansas City Chief King.
You buy on your own. You can do under skip your own
Agent was built with the expertise and ethical training to make home.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. Go find your girls in 273 days of planning. What about your daughter's first costume party? It was out of this world. And let's not forget those parties you plan in detail for your family and your more veterinary involved the day of its friends. That surprise me for your parents' golden anniversary. You will be golden again. The same plan detail for those moments. Start to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare emergencies and make a family communication plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you
In the meeting, 8 to 54 in Phoenix, the first 2 games. They're looking for a week home. They settle the regular season through. For the first time this season. People want to hear inside the studio with on this trip. On this road trip, he was in double figures for the Bucks.
Yeah.
In the first half, he had 13 points for Milwaukee and 5% in shooting. He had 18 the other night from Sacramento in the first half to beat the Bucks. He had over 14 points in Sacramento. Brook Lopez has now been in double figures in 7 of his last 8 games for Milwaukee, certainly a different maker. Looking for a place to watch the game when you're not a nicer fan celebrating the first of Bucks fans in Wisconsin at an official Bucks One Network location. Visit Bucks.com /stars for member networks. The Bucks leading by 4.0 at halftime. To come. Halftime report by UW Credit Union.
They still put out these refinement and prestige. Little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they will strength in a new light. The new 2025 Toronto totality for your 7 number.
I'm just gonna put him backstage. Can't. I think I can. Yeah. Nope.
No, that was great. I can find it. Great. Nice. I'm just going to make sure it's clear. Thanks.
With Ring, you can type it and find it.
As they don't complain about it, right? Yeah. Because of dirt bike.
Gas boots.
Gas at the top, your way down. You want me to do next? All right. Well,
They have to fill the silence.
the match was 9-1.
We're Chris will protect you from becoming embarrassed, but we can put your whole thing when you bubble with us. How corrupt is Brad Schimmel?
Yeah.
Ways. 1. Schimmel gave a plea deal to a man caught with child porn after the man's lawyer gave his campaign thousands of dollars. 2. Schimmel let 6,000
How are you, Kenneth?
untested for years, then lied about it. 3. Now Elon Musk is trying to buy Schimmel a seat on the Supreme Court because he knows Schimmel always helps his big campaign donors. That's Brad Schimmel, and he's way too corrupt for the Supreme Court.
It's been a long game, Kenneth. It's basically between, let me just put it this way. It's basically 58-54 Bucks at halftime. I'm just in a few days, on Thursday the 27th, Kenneth, baseball is going to be starting up too. So I'm going to be having double barrel action of baseball and trying to do Bucks at the same time. Or at least, let me rephrase it. Some sort of sports. Who needs to hear this stupid commercial? Anybody hate commercials?
Milwaukee Bucks
Ah,
basketball
oh.
on FanDuel Sports Network is presented by Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Your win is waiting.
Opening day. I'm gonna be doing the New York Yankees versus the Milwaukee Bulls. I think I got it posted on my thing here. Let me double check here. Okay. I go here. Here. Down. Yep. On 3/27 at 2:05 p.m. I'll be doing the that, and then on some other news about that. Speaking of that, that's a 3-game series. Thursday off Friday. They play Saturday, Sunday, right on, I believe, either the 31st or the 1st of April, I want to say. The 2015 World Series champs come to American Family Field in Milwaukee. If you don't know what team I'm talking about in baseball, it's the Kansas City Royals. I'll be right back. Money in my nose. Hi.
Derek, hey, Mom, I need to lay low for a couple days. It's too much heat on this car. Too much heat? I only paid for a Hyundai Tucson.
Rude. Listen, Jenna, I need to lay low for a few days.
Why?
Feels so right, it almost feels wrong. The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Lease the Hyundai Tucson for $259 a month, or get $22.50 bonus today.
Get ready to shake things up this March in the Rolls the Richest Game Show at Potawatomi.
Hey.
Play with your rewards card for entries. Thursday nights, you can win a share.
Hey, Kenneth, did you get that Discord invite that I sent you? Kenneth Clark?
Milwaukee Bucks basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is powered by UW Credit Union. Good for every year. Halftime here in the desert, 58-54. The Bucks.
58-54.
The regular season here in Phoenix. Marcus Johnson takes the Bucks. We take a look at our first half stats. Perfect from the free throw line for the Phoenixsuns, and the Bucks doing really well from that position as well. Both teams have shot 39 times here in the first half. It's a turnover story. 10 turnovers here for the Phoenixsuns. That brings us to the conversation of how they're getting those turnovers. 7 steals, and the Bucks have a major points off turnovers advantage here in the first half.
And it's been one of the things that Phoenix has had an issue with the entire season. They're like 27th in opponent turnover points, and the Bucks are making them pay. Doing a great job with the filtering, and just active hands, flooding passing lanes, doing a great job chasing down the loose balls. AJ Green coming over on the weak side, catching KP on the spin. Ryan Barnes, great ball pressure against Carlton Gillespie on that play. And it seems like almost every time that the Bucks have dislodged the basketball, good things have happened at the offensive end for the Milwaukee Bucks. Need more of the same here in the second half.
Giannis and the Bucks have a plus 13 points off turnovers advantage. It's 58-54. They got advantage on the scoreboard here too going in the second half.
New Chipotle Honey Chicken brings a hint of pure honey and seared smoked peppers with fresh chicken hot off the grill. For Chipotle heat with a touch of sweet and a perfectly balanced sauce. Chipotle Honey Chicken takes heat and sweet to a whole new level.
We about to level up. We about to level up. The new star of the season. Book your vacation today.
Let's stay out in front.
Let's look cardiovascular disease square in the eye and never look away.
Let's be on top of it.
Committed to it and commanded it.
Through determination,
Research, innovation,
understanding our roots.
Facing our truths.
With confidence, knowing the experts are here.
let's not take our hearts for granted.
The world has so much left for us to do.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfect.
Put this one. College.
Beating the rhythm to the world you created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out.
Put this one.
Life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
We got a big game coming up. Oh, man!
Milwaukee Bucks basketball on FanDuel Sports Network is brought to you by Chevy. Visit WisconsinDriveChevy.com today. By Gruber Law Offices.
One call, that's all.
And by the Wisconsin Lottery, reminding you to please play responsibly.
I'm here with Bucks assistant coach Dave Yeager. So, coach, an emotional game, an action-packed game. How do you pull ahead in the second half of this one?
Well, we keep playing through Giannis. He's the straw that stirs the drink for us. You know, they've been committing two guys to him in the middle of the floor, in the low post, on the elbows, and that's created a lot of open shots for us. He's been a very willing passer, baiting those double teams. Brooke getting down in the post, and he's been great about around the basket. They're doing a lot of switching. So we get some stops, keep pushing the basketball at them in transition. I think we're going to be all right.
Coach.
And our Toyota leading scorers, 7 of the 8 players for the Bucks have scored at least a point here tonight, led by Giannis and Brooke, and 2 double-digit scores, as you would imagine, KD and Booker on the Phoenixsuns side. So we stand at 58-54 here at the half, with the second half here to come. And we talked about the defensive pressure here for the Bucks in the first half. And you heard Coach Yeager talk about Giannis being a willing passer. That's just one thing that continues to, I think, address all of them. He can score and he can distribute.
The straw that stirs the drink. The old Reggie Jackson, 1977 Yankees.
That one. That one. That one. And
Since March 1st, their NBA ranks have been some of the best in the league. When you look at those numbers.
Yeah, look at that net rating. They are number 1. The month of March in terms of third quarter dominance, and that's what you're going to need tonight to get some separation from this pesky, motivated Phoenix Suns team playing for their playing lives right now. They're playing lives.
Keep emphasizing that. They're playing part of that.
Yeah. Well, you know, and it's kind of, they got enough talent. If they get in, they can win a game or two. I don't know what they're going to do, but I was not going to say they can win a championship.
But your answer is going to be a little bit more dramatic than that.
No, with OKC playing the way they're playing, where they can play the Lakers on the move.
Boy, they look good, didn't they? They have looked good.
You never know what can happen, but it's all about going through the straw that stirs the drink. The Reggie Jackson of the Milwaukee Bucks. Get that defense to shift. Got the shot that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Reggie Jackson.
This is the guy that you got to make work for everything he can get. You can't shut him down. Just right there. Good double team by Giannis. Get the ball out of his hands. That's a tough shot. Boom.
Yeah, drove him into traffic. He's just got that height, like he can just get a shot off at any time.
But, when you disrupt his rhythm, as you saw in that play, it wasn't dribble up. It was dribble, pause up.
Good hands from Richards, but he can't pay it off with the bucket.
Yeah. Thanks.
Starters here for Milwaukee. Again, no Damian Lillard for the first straight game. Picks up his third.
Peace.
And comes to the free throw line for the first time.